Hello, so this is on how to research a company for a job interview. So, there are 7 ways to find what you need to know before the big day. You may have heard this advice that it's important to have some questions for the hiring manager when you're interviewing for a job. It's true that interviewers will expect you to be curious and interested in their organization, and they'll expect to show that by asking questions. But it's also true that you should come up with the interview with a good baseline of knowledge about the company. Hopefully you'll learn a lot about the company during the interview, like whether the organization and the company culture are a good fit for you. For example, but during the interview, it is not a time to learn basic information about the company. You should know all of that before you set foot in the corporate headquarters. So the good news is that it's easier than ever to learn about a company employer before the job interview. Take some time in advance to learn as much as you can online. Then tap into your real world network to see who you know who can give you an interview edge over the candidates. Do your research and you'll make a much better impression on the hiring manager. So, first, visit the company website. Start by visiting the company's website. There you can review the organization's mission statement, history, products and services, and management, as well as information about company culture. The information is usually available in the About Us section on the site. If there's a press section of the website, read through the featured links there. Pay attention to themes that come up repeatedly on the site as much as any stated corporate values. The words companies choose to describe themselves are telling. Do you want to work at a place where people are driven to excellence, or does that make you feel tired? Do you like the idea of working with people who consider their coworkers family, or do you need more distance between your job and your professional life? Of course, organizations use hyperbole when talking about themselves, but it's often pretty telling. Next is browse social media. Next, check the company's social media accounts. Visit their Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter pages. This will give you a good sense of how the company wants its consumers to see it. You can actually like and follow the company to get updates too. Use LinkedIn. LinkedIn company profiles are a good way to find, at a glance, more information on a company you're interested in. You'll be able to see your connections at the company, new hires, promotions, job postings, related companies, and company statistics. If you have connections to the company, consider reaching out to them. Not only can they put in a good word for you, but they can also share their perspective on the company and give you tips that will help you ace the interview. Take a look at your interviewer's LinkedIn profile to get insight on their job. And then you have Get an Interview Edge. Consider looking about the company on Glassdoor. Their interview questions and reviews section has a gold mine of information for job seekers. You can use Google and Google News. Search both Google and Google News for the company name. This can be valuable. You may find that the company is expanding into Asia, for instance, or recently received a round of startup funding. Tap into your own personal connections. Do you know someone that works for the company? Ask if they can help. If you're a college grad, ask your career officer if they can give you a list of alumni who work there. Get to know the industry and its competitors. And then finally, how to use this research during the interviews. During a job interview, interviewers ask questions to get to know the candidates, but their main goal is to determine if the candidate would be a good fit for the position and the company. Your company research will make your responses to questions compelling and show that you'll be helpful to their goals and bottom line. Plus, your knowledge will help give you a specific answer if you're asked why you'd like to work for this company. You can share details about things you find admirable about the company, its mission, or its culture. So, thanks for watching.